My goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Shouldn't be this difficult. All right, I'm back. Technical difficulties because I suck, apparently. I'm just gonna get right back into it. Girl, I'm hoping it's working right now. Let me tell you. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me know. Please. And if you want, if you could share this video, that would be wonderful. Let me quick see. Nope. All right. Hopefully we're still good. Hopefully. All right. So now I'm just going to use the white gesso. I have to pick like the most intricate metal pieces that I own, I swear. Kind of pick something solid. My son is live streaming upstairs while he is on the game. And he's a bit loud with his mouth. All right. And I'm going to try black gesso as well. So I had the clear gesso, the white gesso, and now, hello. Why did you come up? Now I'm going to put a little black gesso down. I love the black gesso on metals. Haley, are you okay down there? Haley? Are you good? Did you bring the Corona in my home? She's ignoring me. She must have. Don't bring that shit in my house. What did you say earlier, Liz? Keep your germs, keep your cooties to yourself. All right. I'm going to let those dry. For a second. I guess I'm going to have to start making some tags if I'm going to have all these tags laying around, huh? Yes, keep your cooties to yourself. All right. Another thing I wanted to try was heat embossing. I'm trying to clean my brush without putting it in water. Okay, so just knock it all over. Why not? I'm going to let the gesso dry on those. And then I'm going to take some clear embossing ink and it's going to soak up big time. All right, I'm going to add, excuse me, clear embossing powder to these. So prepared, as always. Knock that loose. I swear one day, like I should be like all the card makers and have big tubs of embossing powder, because one day I swear I'm gonna knock this over. because I am not the most graceful. Liz, could you imagine? Like, I would totally just throw out whatever project I was working on. Just throw it right in the trash. All right, and this one, I'm gonna do black. I'm the most graceful person you know. Hello. My middle name is Grace. Really, it's not. It's Lynn. Now watch my clear embossing powder still have been hot and this stick. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, that I am. Alright. Flick that off. I got a new chair in my studio because my other one was killing my back. And this one's like a little squeaky right now. I don't know why. We're gonna heat set this. Liz, pick a color, please. I'm going to put this resist spray away because I'm going to be tempted to keep playing with it. Pick a color, any color, just pick a color. It sounds like I'm farting. That's terrible. All right, dark blue. This is the night. Let me put these away. You know what? I'm gonna write my notes on the back so I remembered what we did. Resist. Bottom only. What was this? See, I already don't remember. Oh, resist on the whole thing. This was just blending the two. A girl in my chair definitely has arthritis. Must be something in the air. Blending colors with water. And then this was the resist through a stencil. All right. Now, I'll write this on here. Clear and black embossing. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the night. And during my technical difficulties, the paint has settled, so of course I got to spray, or not spray, shake. Loosen it. Should we do two colors? Let's do two opposite colors, blue and yellow. All right, brings me back to my youth when I would spray paint everything in sight. Not that I was ever a tagger or anything like that. All right. Yellow Dude, my shirt is like covered. All right. Oh, see? I'm gonna keep forgetting to clean them. See, girlfriend, great minds think alike. All right, already you can see. Let me zoom in since I'm back from my technical difficulties. Oh, and that white paper, it's so bright. All right. So you can already see that it's resisting. Oh my God, I almost fell out of my chair. Oh, Nelly, get it together. All right, so it does, and I didn't even intend for that. But you can see on top of the embossing powder where the ink, no, it's not an ink, it's a acrylic spray, just pulls up on the embossing. So I'm just gonna sop that up a little bit. Listen, if you hear me scream, that's because I fell out of my chair. That would be why. Well, like, because the chair is new, like, the wheels are super, like, slippery. And when I, every time I go to sit down, it, like, rolls away from me. So, embossing powder, it's not a complete resist, but, I mean, there's still, let me bring it up closer. Hello, flash on, please. Thank you. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. There's still some specks. Maybe if I would have wiped it off while it was still like super duper wet. But let's see if we add another color to it. And see if it resists it when it's dry. Because they're supposed to resist themselves. Like, they're supposed to resist each color from it. Resist the pink. The blue is supposed to resist the pink. Whatever color you put on top. So, if I pick it up when it's like super, super wet, it really doesn't stick to the embossing powder, which is lovely. Just dab that a little bit. Make it look interesting. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's put that one aside to dry. Next one. I lost my list somewhere. Nope. I have too many lists. All right, let's. This one, I'm gonna be laying it on thick like. All right, let's give these a shot. Somebody's lurking. Maybe they're afraid to say hello. I don't bite normally. At least not when I'm live streaming. All right, so we have the clear, the white. I don't think that was completely dry. So, let's see. Only on Mondays. Wait, isn't today Monday? All right. Boy, I got tags for days. What color am I not using a lot of? Cheddar. Let's use the cheddar. I literally have no space here. Alright, so I have the clear gesso, the white gesso, and the black gesso. We are going to see how well it works. on the clear, the white, and the black. And I'm not, as much as I want to, I'm not going to dry any of these. I'm going to let them dry naturally. And we'll see how it goes. Let's do, I like fuchsia and eggplant together. No, not eggplant, fuchsia and cheddar. That's like my favorite color combo of her paints. Alright. It almost looks like it's starting to resist. The gesso is starting to resist. Magenta. Magenta, magenta. Let me do a blue first. And then I'll put magenta on. Oh, don't forget to wipe. Oh, man. All right. Did I clean them all? Probably not. Yeah. So because, oh, I better take this out of here because it actually will like glue the paper to my art journal. And I kind of want, see, man, I can't just leave well enough alone ever. So we're going to move it around a little. Bring it down. See if it does anything. Besides make a mess. I do like this. Whatever it's doing, how it's blending. I really like that. It almost looks fiery. Ah, I have an idea for a piece. All right, we're going to set her aside to dry naturally. Yeah, like look at that. Looks like it's like fire. All right, I don't even know where to put this. I have like no room anywhere. All right, set that aside to dry. And next thing on my list, let me grab some chipboards. I don't know that I have any Dina Wakley Media chipboards, but give me 1 second. Let me see what kind of chipboard I have. Not like if I don't have a whole pegboard full of chipboard. Okay, so we are going to try a couple different things. I'm going to try, so I have the old school wood. It's not chipboard, but it's wood. That's what it is. It's wood. Did you try out the metals when you got kicked out? No, they're still over here drying with the gesso, but you know what? We can do those. Let's do those next. Yes, is it MDF though? I don't know. MDF is something different. But I do have MDF. Okay, let's put these aside because I'm getting ahead of myself. And let's try the metal. Oh my gosh, my chair. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we have the black, the clear, and the white. Let's make them green. Green on the black, green on the clear, and green on the white. I don't know, should I heat set them or no? Let's try. they're going to stick. I just realized that. Let me get my tweezers. See, it's sticking already. All right. Yes. So, just like regular acrylic paint, the hotter it gets, it is bubbling, which to me is not the worst thing in the world that could happen. All right, so I'm gonna bring these up close. This is the white. Yes, bubbles definitely create texture. And because that's metal, that's a little hot. I don't know. It actually didn't stick that well. I mean, it's on there, but it's not solid. Like if you would paint it a solid color with other acrylics. This is the clear, and it stuck a little better, but there is some spots where it didn't stick, and it's not completely dry. And it could very well be because I used the heat gun to dry it too. I have no idea. And then this is with the black gesso, and actually I think this is my favorite. Even though it's not like complete coverage, I think I dig this one the best out of the three of these. Black, clear, white. Yeah, I think the black is my favorite. Because this just looks sticky, and this looks like melted, like a hot mess. All right. So that was on metal. I know, like I said, I know for certain they will not stick directly to metal without any sort of gesso on it. But at least we know he'll get some sort of coverage with gesso on it. All right. So let's do chipboards now. This one is, and I'm so terrible with like knowing the difference of which chipboard is what material. This is like the press board. Nope, that's not what it's called. Tim Holtz makes some. I can't think of what it's called. It's very lightweight, very thin. Hey Cheryl, welcome back. I'm so sorry, I was having technical difficulties. Apparently speech difficulties too. Okay, so this one is more like cardboard. Excuse me. This chipboard is more like cardboard. It's very thin. And then this one is, oh my goodness, I don't know, I can't think of what it's called. It's like press board. And then this one is wood. So there's different things we can do. We can add it directly to... Haley, did you bring snacks up? No. You didn't bring me none? No. My kids are so nice. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you take them both? No. Lies. I think you did. You're the best. Thank you, my girl. The other one was just in my room. Huh? So the other one was already in my room. Oh, okay. It's snack time. Okay. So I'm not going to talk with my mouth full. I probably will. My daughter would kill me. She hates that. Am I running out of tags? How is that possible? Okay, if you watched any videos on these, especially like Dina's videos from Creativation, you will see the technique she did that fit on there? Like this. So she puts the chipboard down. I almost feel like I should put a little tape on the back there. Where did my brownies go? All right. I don't know what was going on there, but something was. Okay. So we'll do cheddar and green. So we're going to put the chipboard on the tag. Shake it real good. Oh, sorry. I'm going to sing to myself now. That would be a brownie stuck in my throat. That's why I shouldn't eat while I'm live streaming. All right. I'm going to spray the hell out of this to get some good coverage. And now, that chipboard is not like a super bright color. Yes, Liz. Yes. And I'm going to pick it up and ta-da! So, this kind of sucks as far as vibrancy goes. I had someone on, I think, Instagram ask me how vibrant are the colors. Because, I mean, look at it. That is not the same color. But this is a darker substrate. So, oh, hello, Nellie. Just get it all over yourself, why don't you? But I think, did she let that dry? I'm not sure. We'll let that dry. And I'm going to try and coat this again and see if it makes it any brighter. Let's bring the hell out of that. So we'll see. We'll set that aside and see if it dries. Well, while we're doing things, let's try some resin pieces. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that was singing it in my head. See, and now I'm going to want to sing salt and pepper. But I will refrain. Okay, so cream colored tag, brown chipboard, white resin. No gesso on any of them. Let's see how it goes. See, now I dig this. And like the color's not even on there 10 seconds. I zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. I like that on the resin. I really, really do. We're all making friends. I'm going to leave that dry naturally too. Girls, do you know how hard this is for me? So hard to let things dry on their own. I'm going to do it for the sake of demonstration purposes for all of you. Oh, I love it already. Look, I just want to pick it up and show you. So, let me sop some of that. I might have went a little heavy-handed here, but I'm going to get it all over me. Look, 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 look. Why is it resisting? But I'm good with that. Like, it's sitting in the cracks and crevices. Do you know how much material or how many different mediums I would use to get this same effect? Or how much work I would have to do? Like, I would use, say, I just moved everything around in my studio, so I don't know literally where anything is. All right. No, that's not cheddar. Just keep looking at this gorgeousness while I grab something. Sometimes I don't like being short. Okay. This is as close to it as we're going to get. My cheddar of this is like all the way in the back on my pegboard. I'm not picking for it. So I would mix this with a slow dry blending medium, probably from Liquitex. And then I would paint my resin piece. And then I would let it sit for a minute. And then I would take a baby wipe and I would wipe off like the top surface, so the color stays deep in the crevices. Dude, I sprayed this like it's not even 30 seconds and it's done. Like 4 sprays. I'm loving it. That, I think, out of all the things that we have done thus far, that is my favorite. And this, let me tell you, is taking freaking forever to dry. Which is weird because it normally dries, it has been drying super fast. I don't know. But I love that. Okay, I'm distracted now. Let's go in with some eggplant. Now, if I watch the videos correctly that Dina showed her products, and if I'm doing it correctly, which I'm probably not, because, you know, I don't follow instructions very well, and I just kind of do my own thing, and whatever the hell I want, I do. But if I spray this onto here, it should only get on the part that the chipboard was on. Liz, I am not an enabler. Okay, maybe a little. But seriously, like, I can't help it. I'm sorry. You can blame me for this one. All right, I'm going to spray it. Cheryl, like, I know for years I have done those highlights in that same way, you know, using the slow dry blending medium or paint extender, and wiping it off, and it's super messy. And like I got that exact same effect in 3 sprays of this ink. No. Paint spray. I gotta stop calling it ink. All right, now I'm gonna do the roly thing. Maybe I'll pounce it. You don't need an excuse to go shopping. So don't blame me, sister. All right. I don't need this. It's not exactly what I pictured to be happening, but I don't hate it. And then maybe as it dries, it will fade back a little bit. I don't know. I like it too. This one still isn't dry. How weird is that? You know, this is like the frame of that. So I'm going to see. Maybe because I put like a shitload of paint on there. I'm going to see if I spray this one, if it takes just as long to dry. Because like the first layer didn't take so long to dry. Like that's already soaked through. All right, I'm going to leave that and see if it takes forever. All right. Okay, let's try the wood. Let's try it in, oh, I love that. That was cheddar, correct? I hope it was. I really hope it was. All right, let's see how the wood embellishment. I don't even, wood chipboard, wood embellishment. I don't know, but it soaked it in super fast. That's not a problem. Oh, look at the overspray on here. Telling you girls, like this stuff gets everywhere. Everywhere. Let's do a little purple. See if that resists it. Resist. Maybe. Ha! It left an imprint. It's a little thing. It doesn't take me much. I dig that. It's a little it's not glossy though. See, here's the thing. Like they're called gloss sprays. So I would assume that whatever substrate you put them on, they would be glossy. But this is not. Like this soaked into the wood, and you can see the wood grains, which I think it looks really cool, but I would have expected it to be glossy. Huh. And then this is that like cardboard-ish one. We'll see what that one looks like. Poor Lemon is getting like no love today. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel just from shaking these bottles. A second or third coat might work, yes. But see now on this one, it's not soaking into that cardboard-ish material. I'm gonna set that aside because like it kind of pulled up, which is weird. And again, like with the black gesso, it took in some spots, but not in all of them. So let's put that. Oh, look, it was like a stencil. Oh my goodness. All right. Customized paper towels, the next trend. I'm telling you, I should just like, I could make my own freaking designs. No more do we have to have like soccer balls and teddy bears on our paper towels. I lost track. Where were we? That one, that butterfly is still trying to dry. That's insane. I know what I wanted to try. I have to get my palette though. So we're gonna try Liz, yes, you know that's what it is. I have a million ideas floating around in my head and then it just goes out the door because I can't remember. All right. I have modeling paste, molding paste, whatever you want to call it. I think it's all the same. This one is from Wendy LaCroix from Bad Girls Couture. And I'm really digging her line. Except for when I can't open it. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to get another stencil. We're going to do the blue. Yes, Cheryl. I can't help it. And like, look, I have notes. So it's not like I didn't know what I was doing. But during this stream, like those notes have gotten buried like 5 times. And then I forget to look over there for them. I have to like tape them to my lights in front of me. All right, we're going to try modeling paste. And a spray. Where did I put the lid? There it is. All right. And lists don't help because, again, like I don't know where I put them because I suck. So, all right. I need a color to mix with this. Let's mix 2 colors because why not? So I kind of dig what's on this stencil. Listen, everyone tells me to frame my palette. For years, my palettes have gotten super high with paint because like I said, a long, long time ago, I started off as an acrylic painter. And I couldn't tell you how many palettes I've broken, how many palettes I've you know, chipped away or picked away at. Everyone loves the palettes. All right, so I'm going to use the lemon and the magenta. I guess because I like the colors on this stencil. Whatever the hell that thing's called. And I'm going to see. Oh, I almost want to pour it on. It's getting everywhere. Look at that. Get off of me. And I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I don't know. See, it's not mixing so well. The modeling paste like a normal acrylic will. Maybe because it's so thin. It definitely does not keep its color, its vibrant color. Not my friend. I am not a pastel girl. And that's what it gave me. Freaking pastels. Yes, so I actually saved the skin, the acrylic skins that I peel off. I have a whole drawer full of acrylic skins that over time I've added them to different pieces. Yes, Cheryl. I'm actually, like I said, I started off as probably 10, 15 years ago as an acrylic painter. And, maybe 10 years ago. And just being a painter was never enough. Like, I used to use everything I could get my hands on to create art with. And I became a mixed media artist before, but I didn't know what I was. I wasn't just a painter. And I love it. Mixed media is my love. Besides my family, but when it comes to art. All right, I don't like this at all. And now it looks like freaking Easter. What is this? Let me see this. Shenanigans. Okay. Now that I take the stencil off, I don't superheat it. I should probably wash that off quick. But it's kind of Art Deco-ish. And it could be because of the stencil, too. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. Like, oh my god, I need to make 100 of them. But I don't hate it. So let's put it aside to dry like the rest of them. Let me get this crap off my stencil. Because, of course, I don't have a bucket or anything next to me to put my stencils in. I mean, not like I'm, like, super cleaning it anyways. All right. So, you can mix it with modeling paste, but yes, Cheryl, that is exactly right. A girl after my own heart, let me tell you. I feel like black fixes everything. So, I don't know why I'm trying to wipe it off my freaking towel. That doesn't even make any sense. All right, let me clean up my mess. So, let's add some black splatters. Let me see. Let me see. Like if I don't have a million black paints laying around. Jeez, is it that hard to find something, Nellie? Cheryl, let me tell you, why are we not best friends? Me, you, and Liz. Why are we not best friends? And it's okay to be older and still be besties. Because, let me tell you, Liz and I do not fit into the norm. Okay, back to the palette. Back to the drawing board. I'm just going to use some TV black acrylic paint. Wow, get it together. I love that, the goth grand. That's perfect. Alright. Swish it up, swish it up. I don't know why I'm afraid to splatter this when I freaking sprayed like everything around here already. Alright. Now this stuff is still wet, so... But I like it a lot better than what I did. Yay, I like new besties. I like new friends, especially, I like friends of all varieties, but especially ones who are like-minded. All right. This is getting better. Not that I'm sitting here making a, you know, a whole project, but I do like it better with the black. And then I think once it's dry, I'll go around and frame the edges in black. Because that's what I do. Yes, the stressing would work too. Definitely would. Cheryl, if you become a YouTuber, is that going to be your name? Like your channel name, The Goth Gran? Oh, that would just be perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's set this guy aside to dry. I literally have no freaking room. Smack it around a little? What the hell you want me to smack it around? Oh, Liz, you're killing me. You're not, but... Alright, you ready? You're so smart, Liz. What would I ever do without you? Smack it around. Smack it around a little, why don't you? I mean, why am I so afraid I'm gonna flame this shit everywhere? Because, like, it's already everywhere. There we go. What do you think? What do you think? A little more distressed? A little grungier? Well, that was the best description. I'll admit, it was. Now I put that paper on the floor. How much you want to bet I'm going to turn around and go to stand up to get something out of my studio, and I'm going to freaking step right in it. So when it's dry, and maybe not in this live stream, I don't know how long this is going to take to dry, but when it's dry, I actually think I'm going to take some oxide, distress oxide, and grunge up the edges a little. We'll see about that. Yes, Cheryl, change everything. Everything. Because now my new best friend and Liz's new best friend is the goth grandma. Alright. Jeez, Alright. I'm going to try and get some of this crud off my hands. So, they definitely curl. And this is the one that we did the resist with the butterfly chipboard, which is still wet. That's so weird. I don't know why it's still wet, but it is. Let's see. The wooden one is dry. The wood one is dry. And this is that same material, and that's dry. This is that cardboard-ish chipboard, and that's kind of tacky, so I'll leave that. And this is like the piece de resistance. Like, this is my favorite everything right now. I swear I'm going to cover all my resin pieces in the spray. Trying to think, like, I didn't know. Is there anything you guys can suggest that I do with these sprays? I feel like, not that I've touched on every medium, but, oh, you can, freaking baby wipes. I'm just throwing around, Nelly, just throwing around. So, this is still kind of damp, but I'm going to take archival ink. Excuse me. And go around the edges. And it seems like it goes really well on top of the sprays. Let me see. Yeah, it definitely does. Let me see about this one. Oh yeah. Excuse me. It goes really nice on top of the gloss sprays. Now, I don't know if a pigment ink would go on top of it or not, but the archival ink definitely is. And let's see if you can stamp on it. Thanks, girlfriend. You know I like my distressed edges, my frames that make it. Ooh, I have another brownie bite. Let me get my stamping platform quick. And a good stamp. I feel like I want a solid stamp. Since we're using Dina Wakley Media sprays, let's use one of her stamps. I'm just gonna frame this. Cheryl, I agree. Like, I tend to frame everything, whether it's a canvas, whether it's a tag, whether it's an ATC, a card, a piece of MDF board. I tend to frame everything. All right. You're right, Liz. Sometimes like, and that, a lot of times that's what's like missing, where you feel like it needs something. I feel like sometimes as soon as I put that edge on, I'm set. All right. So, hello. All right. Hi, everyone who's just coming in. I'm playing with Dina Wakley Media gloss sprays. And I lost my ink. There it is. So we're gonna get this nice and squishy. Not that Distress ink is very squishy. You know what I do like? A nice juicy ink. It's my VersaFine Onyx Black. That is like the juiciest ink. And I've had that same pad for like probably 3 years and have not had to re-ink it once. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I like to say that I'm a newbie, but I might have been doing this a few years, maybe. Super stuck, super stuck. But look, it like picked up the I forgot we did embossing on this one, but I dig it. Hello? Cool. Hi, Sean. Oh. So, we're going to try something else. Every live stream I do for the next couple of weeks, my kids will be in them in some way, shape, or form. Most of it will probably be them yelling in the background at each other. All right, so, I mean, I dig that as it is, but I kind of want to try to see if... Oh, guess what I almost did, Liz? I almost stepped on that damn paper that I put down there that you wanted me to smack the tag on. Oh, all right. So, we're just going to throw every medium we possibly can at this spray. I'm just going to let this dry. So we know resist spray works. We know gessos work. Oh, speaking of, here is the journal page that we did with the clear gesso, the white gesso, and the black gesso. And I really, really like it, except for the pages stuck together, but that always happens. So this is what I did earlier. Let me open. Where's the beginning? Okay. This is what I did earlier when I was playing around. And I did spray this with water, except for this up top is modeling paste. This is white gesso, this is clear, and this is black. I don't know what I did. Oh, the only thing I did differently on this side is I didn't spray it with water and I left it dry on its own. So we're going to leave this tag dry while we're shooting the breeze about this. The clear gesso, you know, if you know clear gesso, you know it has like a little bit of a grit to it. And it kind of shows through these. But the white gesso, this is smooth like butter until you get down into the yellow. I think it was cheddar bees down here. But I think because I moved this around too much is why it's so thin. And then the black gesso, there's spots where it resisted. Let me turn it this way. There's spots where it resisted. Almost like we did a fluid painting. But it does show, I mean, it does show through. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sticks to the gesso. And it's shiny. It's definitely glossy. I love it. I like that a lot. A lot. Okay. So, back to this tag. We have embossing powder on it. Archival ink. And I'm going to go with my Faber-Castell Pit Pen and my Distress Oxide Crayon in Black Soot. And I'm probably going to completely screw this up, but we might be able to change it then. You should see the faces that I'm making while I'm over here doing this. Like, faces I'm making myself while I'm trying to concentrate. This is terrible. Well, so far the pit pens work. Now, I don't know if it's because it's on top of the archival ink that it's working, or because of the gloss spray. But either way, I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, fake pour technique, definitely, and a lot freaking cheaper, let me tell you. I mean, not that I would be doing ginormous canvases in these little spray bottles, but, you know. All right, so the pit pen worked, but like I said, I don't know if it was because it was on top of the archival ink or if it was because of the gloss spray. I don't know if that lighting is better. Probably not. No. Blinded by the light. Okay. So I'm going to try this. Well, that's interesting. Gotta wipe it back. Like it's, I don't even know what it's doing down here. Up here, over there, somewhere. It's not doing something that I hate, but it definitely is bringing out the texture of the embossing powder we have in the background. Let's try the. Need a piece of paper. Not like I'm not surrounded by papers here. Janky. I definitely like how the Distress Oxide crayons glide over it. That I definitely like. Uh-huh. That's yummy. Oh my gosh, that glides like butter. Butter. Now I got my fingerprints on it. I really, really like how that... Oh, I really like that. Oh my gosh, my stupid chair. I left that dry for too long, so that's not coming off. Thank you, Liz. I am too. I feel like let's add some splatters because I have them on here. Because I have them on here. Wow. Because I still have paint on my palette. Oh my gosh, I never realized how much this damn chair friggin' squeaks until today. I might have a finished tag here tonight. Look at that. I wasn't even trying. You know what? Another bright idea. Not even. I need another color in here. But I'm gonna do, what about blue? I'm gonna do some splatters in that and see if it does anything. Yes, this is, you're right, Cheryl. Thank you. See, there goes that brain fart again. That's the one that I did the circle stencils with. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. But then again, the blue might mix with the black, so I might like that. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that pop. Yes, please. Now, I don't know how it's going to react to on top of the archival ink or on top of the Pit Pen or the Distress Crayon. We'll see if it soaks in or not. But I do like that. Like a lot. It's a week to use all these sprays because I can't go to the nail salon because they're closed for the coronavirus. Pity. All right, let me see if I heat set it, if it does anything. Hey, Carmen. Thank you for joining me. It's been an adventure, that's for sure. Carmen, we're playing with the new Dina Wakley Media Gloss Sprays. And we're just literally like throwing every medium we can at it to see if it works with them. So, I'm so glad you're here. It's been a minute since I've been live, but here I am in all my wonderful glory. Okay, so the bright blue, the ocean, it's not as blue as I thought it would be. Even it, let me move my lighting. Like, it's still not, but I dig it. Liz, listen. I do need to do more lives. And that's why I don't, because I can't talk, because I suck at words. All right, well, since we're here, we might as well finish it off, right? Let's put a quote on it. And I'm going to see, be true or be brave. Well, thank you, Liz. I am definitely having fun. And I like to make you guys laugh with my goofy, weird ways. And my jealousy of my kids having snacks. Thank you, Carmen. We used an orange tie. Let me see if I can find one. So I started with this base. And then I used, oh, I got my stuff, oh, everywhere. I used this stencil with magenta. No, first, oh, because I put it away so I wouldn't play with it anymore. I used Distress Resist Spray. Tim Holtz Distress, here we go again. Distress Resist Spray. Through the stencil. Left it dry, dried it, but you know, it dried nonetheless. And then I went over top the whole thing with the magenta. And it created this like funky pattern background. And then we put it aside for a little while, did some other things and came back to it. Then I used a Dina Wakley Media, I have such a mess to clean up tomorrow, stamp, and Ranger archival ink. And then what do we do? I kind of shadowed in here with my Artist Pit pen from Faber-Castell and went around the edges with a distress crayon and black soot. Splattered some plain black acrylic paint and then splattered some of the ocean blue. And then that's when you came in. It definitely is. Like, a lot of people are afraid of orange, and I don't know why. I mean, it is a very, like, in-your-face color, but it's not, to me, I don't think it's an intimidating color, and I think orange goes so well with so many other colors. Let's try this spray. Oh, Cheryl, I can add them both. Duh. Why can't I put two on there? Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. Carmen, I think the reason why I did this live was because I like, excuse me, Distress Oxide sprays. I like the old school Dilution sprays, Tattered Angel sprays, but none of them were gloss. They're all water reactive. They're all, light sprays are the only thing that sets, in my opinion, sets sprays apart from all the other sprays that were out there until these. And I didn't buy all the colors that she has, only because I think, like, I thought I would just buy the colors that I would use, but I think I'm missing like 3. I know for sure I'm missing white. I forget what other colors there are, but I'm definitely missing some other colors, which now that I'm playing with them tonight, like, I played with them all day by myself, and that sounds so weird. I've been in my studio like all day playing, and I've been trying to see what's going to work and what's not going to work, because I initially planned on creating a video with techniques, and I still might, now that I know, like, we tried a lot tonight, a lot that wasn't on my list of things to try. So I still might create a video, but I figured, why not go live and let's all try it together. Do you know what I mean? Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And I did, Cheryl, girl, I don't, see, this is why we're new besties, because I don't know what I would do without you here, because I can't remember anything. Yes, I did, after putting the pink spray on, we did spray it with water to see what it would do and get it moving. So, next question. Should I try and spray these? And if so, with what color? Neon green? Because, I mean, we got all these funky colors. Yes, Carmen, I actually was an acrylic painter for years, and I just never, I never got it. Like, I mean, I got it, but, like, it was never enough for me. I always felt like, I needed more. I needed something else to add to, you know, I can only make so many shadows and so much shading, to create 3-dimensional, but I actually wanted to touch 3-dimensional, if that makes sense. And like I was telling Cheryl, I became an acrylic artist, or an acrylic artist, a mixed media artist before we even had a title, you know, before we even, I didn't know what the hell I was. What, honey? Okay. So now it's mixed media all the way. There's, every so often I do some acrylic paintings. It's mostly for commissions though, because that's what's asked of me. That's what I get paid for. But 9 out of 10 of my pieces is mixed media. All right. Yes, like I didn't know, like, so one of, not my first gallery showing, but one of my gallery showings after I started my mixed media, I was still labeling myself as an acrylic artist or an acrylic painter. And I think it might have been the gallery owner or another artist. Somebody said to me, "Oh, honey, you're not just an acrylic painter. You're so much more." And I was like, well, what more is there? Like, I didn't know what to put in my bio. I didn't know, you know, anything. And then mixed media came along and like the title came with it. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense because you mix more than one medium. Yes. Oh, yellow. Yes, we could do yellow. All right, let's do yellow. All right. So I'm going to spray them, but then let me get a clean baby wipe. Get rid of that one. I'm going to spray it, but then I'm going to like dab it up super fast because I really, like, I want it to be on there, but I guess I kind of want it to stain these. So wish me luck. And that sucked. It didn't do anything. Oh, let's try a different color. No, not blue. Ugh, I don't like that. Interesting. It's like it's not resisting at all. It's just kind of like pulling up in the middle. And again, it could be the material that I'm spraying on. I mean, it gives it some... Not enough. Not enough vibrancy that I'm looking for. But this is what we're going to do. Yes, Cheryl, I remember when it was 3D collage. Spray it on the paper and work. Rubbing it. It's still not. I think because it's like cardboard. It's just getting flakier instead of... My kids are cooking. It's 10:15 at night. What are they cooking? I smell something cooking and coming up the steps. So I'm going to use the Stress Oxide Mustard Seed. Ew, hello, what is wrong with that? That looks nasty. We're just going to work with this. There, that's the yellow I was looking for. Hello. Get your fingers off of there. I also have been, I do a lot of assemblage art with a lot of metal and different materials, but I wouldn't consider myself an assemblage artist because it's not just assemblage. I always add something else to it, another medium of sorts to whatever project I'm working on. So I couldn't even call myself an assemblage artist. I was just chilling, like, making my way around. doing what I do. And it stood out from, like, when I would have gallery showings, they would try and, um, pair me with artists that were similar to me. And at the time, nobody where I was doing what I was doing, which I guess is a good thing because it made my work stand out. Um, but that's actually how I got to start teaching classes, was because, people were super interested in it and didn't know what it was or didn't know how to create it. So that was the beginning of my teaching. All right. Let me dry these up. And because I like a free. Oh, thank you, dear. I just do what I do, I guess. Kind of whatever. It's pretty much whatever comes to mind. My husband says my brain is like a pinball machine going ding, 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 with a million ideas in my head. And, it just happens to be one thing that I come up with is that thing that was on the forefront of my brain. That is definitely a lot better yellow than the gloss spray. So my friend Beth was asking me, she asked me on Instagram if the vibrancy of these are as true as they are in the bottles. And I really think it depends. I really think it depends on what substrate you're putting them on. All right. I kind of like them open. Yes. Ah, where's all my adhesive? Because I moved everything. This is why I should just leave my studio a mess. Do you really, Cheryl? Oh my gosh. I love that. I wish I had the patience for it, but I know I don't. I definitely know I don't. Oh, there goes my chair rolling me around again. Now watch my blue be clogged, because that's how it works during the live stream. Of course it is. It's always how it works. I'm just going to use some glossy accents instead. Watch that be clogged too. Of course it is. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a such thing as a clogless bottle of adhesive in any form. There we go. Woohoo! Always, Liz. Always. All right. I don't know how we went from playing with gloss sprays to creating a tag, but there it is. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Perfect. All right. Now, did I cover all the bases? I think I did. Is there anything you ladies would like me to try the gloss sprays with? I kind of want to spray more resin. Just because I like it so much. Let's just put that back there again so we can see it. Well, grit paste. Now, see, here's the thing, Liz. We can do it one of two ways. Mixing the paint with the texture paste didn't work because, I mean, it worked, but that's how we got this pastel. And oh my gosh, that's all but dry. Wow. Mixing it in. So I could do a grit paste down, let it dry, and then see about spraying it over top. Let me see what I have. Modeling fiber. All right, let's try it over, and I'll just do a thin layer of this to see so it dries faster. Crusty. Yeah. And this is Liquitex Coarse Textured Gel to use with acrylic paint. Hello, acrylic paint. So we're gonna see. All right. Just gonna lay that out there. Which tag? The pastel looking one? I think we all would. I think that's like, Shaw, I think that's what, like, we have to have that sort of brain in order to be creative. I really do, unfortunately. All right. I'm gonna let this one dry. Bring this one back in. How do you want me to edge it? With black? Liz, this was your idea. Do you want me to try and go with Distress Oxides over it? Or just ink? I can't get to anything because I have my paper wall up here. Let me... hello, where's my... I bet you I know where my ink pad is. There it is, right where I left it. Thank you, Cheryl. I really think the black, like, brought it, the black and the grunginess brought it together more than just the pastel. No, that's too wet. Yes, I'm definitely going to do some more resin pieces because I really think that was my favorite. Oh, but look at this. Look at, this is now like changing the whole game of this tag. I do too. Look, Carmen, like I keep my, what are these? Blending foams in here, labeled and everything. But I just don't put things away, apparently. Yes, I like this much, much better. I kind of want to leave that lightness in the middle. Yes, 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 yes. I do too. I really do. And I tend to, people seem to like my process and my, yeah, think about it, Nelly. What are you saying? My, time-lapse videos when I clean my studio. I don't know why, but they do. So I usually look a hot mess, but I tend to just leave my camera rolling and just get to it. So I'm gonna spritz or splatter, split, spritz, splatter. Can't even freaking talk. The distress oxide with water. I don't know if it's gonna react at all or not because of the medium that's underneath it, which is the gloss spray. Let me get my one-of-a-kind decorative paper towels out. I think I'm going to save that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to read on the comments because apparently I can't read, talk, and create at the same time. Yes, I do. Like, I am all for, I don't, oh my God, no. Talk like a normal person. I'm not a, my studio is very open. I'm a big, I struggle with out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, it doesn't get used. So a lot of my supplies are out. I don't have cabinets that hide everything away. I have open shelving, open cabinets, and like my pegboards are not hidden. Everything is out in the open, and it looks kind of chaotic to a lot of people, but it works for me. So I'm always trying to find new ways for new storage solutions. So yeah, if you, Carmen, if you look back through, I think I just recently did a studio purge or cleanup, something like that, a couple weeks ago, not too long ago. God knows it needs it again, let me tell you. Yes, the black totally takes, like, I'm cool with the pastel now because of the grunge. That's what it is. I like grunge. I'm not even gonna lie. Grunge is my favorite. I like bright and bold and funky, but I like dark and grungy as well. So this is my Juicy Versamark Versafine Onyx Black ink. And this tag is like super flimsy, so I'm just trying to be careful. Not to rip it as I drag it across. That makes me happy. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know what I'm going to add to it after this, but Cheryl's, yes. That's what I was thinking. When I said maybe I should leave the middle of that open, in my head, I could picture a stained glass window, but my brain wouldn't tell my mouth to say it. Because I suck. Oh, man. All right. Liz, we're not dry yet. So while that's still drying, I'm going to put this one aside because I feel like that needs something perfect on it. I don't know what yet, though. Let's spray some more resin. Is that mixed enough? Oh, look, I'm gonna love it. And I'll spray it all over myself first. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Messy. Messy, messy, messy. See, great minds think alike. And this night, which is normally a super, super dark blue, looks kind of purplish on this white resin piece. Eggplant or fuchsia? Fuchsia. Oh, I could see a garden. I definitely could. Boy, that's pretty poppy. That's bright and in your face funky. My God, look at this. What a mess. What a mess. But that's okay. I act like I'm never covered in paint. Oh, these make me happy. Wonder if, because let's just keep playing with them. I wonder what this will do, if anything. Oh, it makes it look crusty. I don't love it. Yes, 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 yes. I'm such a weirdo. Add some cheddar. I really should have got... Okay, I don't remember... Alright, Nellie, now you're starting to look like a freaking Easter egg over here. Let me see if I can spray this off. It's kind of tie-dye. And it kind of sucks. Because I don't know when enough is enough. So guess what? I'll just wipe that off. That was easy enough. And what did I use? Fuchsia first? I'm doing eggplant now. Guess that makes me... Wait, did I? No, I don't remember what I did. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't know if that makes much of... Like, if those two are much of a color difference. But let me tell you, I don't know... Like, my oxide sprays... And I use them so often. I don't even remember when these came out. Whenever they came out, a couple months ago, is when I got these. A couple months ago. Maybe it was last year. Last year, maybe. But I literally have only used this much in, what is it, a year's time? 6 months? I literally just started these sprays today. Let me find one that you can see through the bottle. And I'm about down to here. A quarter of the way down. That's kind of sucky, I'll admit. And it's funny because, like, when I was watching Dina Wakley's video on Creativation, she was like, oh, I went through my pink already. Oh, I went through my blue already. And here I'm thinking she's doing a lot of demoing, when in all honesty, she probably just made a handful of tags and some journal pages like we did tonight, because I'm a quarter of the way through. These will be short-lived, I guess. But if I use them enough, I definitely will buy them again. All right, Miss Liz. Let's see. Nope, still wet. My hands look like freaking Shrek. Let me try this a little. Carmen, I'm just seeing your post or your comment. I'm sorry. Do you have regular inks to see the effects? What? What effect? I'm sure it was something I said and now I can't remember. Hey, Terry, where did you sneak in at? Oh my gosh. Listen, this is an old towel. Like terry cloth towel. And I don't even know. Look, this is how much we've sprayed tonight, that it soaked through the towel. Oh well, it's okay. Yes, I really wish there wasn't so much overspray. Because I do feel like you can see everything that's around me, how much spray I've wasted. I mean, do I really have to keep papers and journal pages and everything else underneath me just so I can catch the spray? I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. Terry, I might have to do that. There's like burn holes in it and everything though. Like, look. These are burn holes from the heat tool. It's a mess. It did have a design on it earlier. Yeah, you can use a brush to apply it. But then, like, that kind of defeats the purpose if it's a brush. I mean, if it's a spray. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right. So, gel. And it's pretty much dry. Let's do lime green because that's not getting enough love tonight. I don't know why. Just knock it all over. Alright, move these. Alright, so it does take to the texture gel, the coarse texture paste gel stuff. This, I think, is like the brightest that stayed true to its color so far. Let's see if we add another color in there. Let's see what it does. I have to keep remembering, and I keep forgetting, to clean the sprayer. How about some water? Get it moving a little. What about another color? Or another blue? Oh, that's a little dark. Hello. Let's go back in with the green. I do notice, though, when you spray with the water, it does get you that. I just really lost my cap. Somewhere under my workstation. There it is. It wasn't very far. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, when you spray it with water, it does kind of give you that like fluid art effect, which I don't hate. And while I was looking for my cap under my workstation, I found this piece of bubble wrap. So let me see if I can stamp with it. Wipe it off. Look, I don't know what my kids are cooking downstairs, but oh my god, it smells amazing. I don't know that it is really doing anything. I mean, kind of. Actually, it's picking up the other colors more than it's laying down. So let me see if this works. Oh, well that's kind of neat. Now I need to pick up more because I feel like I have to cover this whole tag now. So I'm going to let this one dry. I do too. It did definitely take to the coarse texture gel pretty good. Like it absorbed it good. Cheryl, they really do. Like, I don't understand why. And it has to be because of the overspray. It has to be. That I've gone through so much of this and I literally opened them this morning. I don't get it. Because like I said, I've had my oxides for a year and they, I don't know what I just did there, but I like it. I was afraid to do a squirt. Yes, here, let me zoom out so you can see. Oh, like, this is all paper, like, stacked up. You can see my normal stuff there, but I have paper, like, lined up everywhere. Just because of the overspray. Oh, let me add to my decorative paper towels. Okay, I don't need that. Don't hate it. All right. Terry, are you still here? I can show you a few of the things that we did earlier. And then Cheryl can remind me of everything we did to said things because I won't remember. Oh, please. You really want to talk about plans? I had no plan. I lie. I had a plan, and that was to play with these. And that was it. um, everything else I've kind of just winged. Like I said, I did these tags earlier this afternoon, this morning. Like this one I did with just resist spray. This was, I literally just used it like as a shield. This one I did resist spray. Where are the other ones? See, I don't know where anything is anymore. So like I kind of had made notes of like what I wanted to try them with. But other than that, like, that was it. The blue one. Oh, this one, Liz. Look at this. And this, we just see, I had to put notes on the back. So I took a blue tag, and I don't like how they curl, but, here, let me try and put it back in shape. I guess you can put them in a book to flatten them out. But I took a blue tag and took the resist spray and sprayed the whole thing. And then used night gloss spray and sprayed the whole thing once the resist spray dried. And then I left it dry naturally, which is really hard. I've been looking for my notes all night, even though they literally have been sitting right next to me. All right, Terry, I'm just going to go through and show some of what we did earlier. And I don't even know where to start. Okay, so these, that was resist spray. This is what I was just playing around with just now. These, and of course, I have overspray on it now, are resin pieces with no gesso, no anything like that. I just kind of spritzed it on there. This is wooden chipboard, if that's what you want to call it, wooden chipboard. And the sprays are not glossy on here. But that's right. I like it anyways. Liz, do I ever follow my own directions, let alone, like, do I follow anyone else's directions, let alone my own? Probably not. Ever. So this one we tried, oh, the curling. So I did clear and black embossing. I just used clear embossing ink, and then sprinkled with clear embossing powder and black embossing powder. And I just wanted to see if the colors would resist these, and it did, for the most part. This was just spraying two colors together to see how they blend. You include your notes to the project. That's fabulous. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the one that I did this morning with black embossing powder and clear embossing powder. This, I took a tag and went like this and sprayed the bottom half with the resist spray, which is the, I used the green tag, and then I only put the resist spray on the bottom and then sprayed it with, I don't even know what color we used because I don't have a red. Do you girls remember what color we used on this? It does look like a bloody mess. Huh. And this one, resist spray through stencil. Okay, so this was a regular manila colored tag, and we sprayed Okay, we sprayed the background with a yellow, I believe. Let it dry, and then put this stencil over top and sprayed it with the resist spray. Left that dry, and then went over top of it with either the magenta, one of the pinks. And then I think I might have spritzed it with water. Where do we see mushroom people? Down here? Am I looking at the right one? What is this? Oh, that's a blank one we didn't use. This one. It's all but 11 o'clock here. So, and not that I'm going to sleep anyways, but. So this one, we mixed yellow, lemon, and magenta in with modeling paste. And it gave it a very pastel-y look. I ran it through the modeling paste through a stencil. It gave it a very metallic-y look. So then I flicked some black acrylic paint on it once it dried, and then went around the edges with Distress Oxide and black soot. And this is a nice one. I didn't like it at first, but now I do. This was, I took this chipboard. I can't even call it chipboard. It's like, why can't I think of what that's called? Tim Holtz makes it. Something board. I forget what it's called. Put this on top of the tag and sprayed it with yellow or cheddar. And then pulled it off. And then, so this had the cheddar color on it. And this, where the pink is, was the color of the tag. Then I went back in with the pink over top. And the pink pretty much only took to where the cheddar was not. But then it kind of blended in here. And then I went around the edges with archival ink to frame that a little bit. And then this one is still wet. I used coarse texture gel, Liquitex Basic coarse texture gel, and I don't know why the whole cap is coming off. I left that dry for the most part, and then just sprayed it, and then sprayed it with water to get it moving. And I kind of dig how those, it does pick up on the texture gel really nice. And this one, all right, we start with an orange tag, put a stencil down, sprayed resist spray through it, then let that dry, then came in with magenta, I believe, or fuchsia, sprayed that, sprayed it with some water, moved it around a little bit, then dripped some stamped it with a Dina Wakley Media stamp and archival ink. Then went in, like, we threw the kitchen sink at this one. Went in with my Pip pen and added some shadowing, and then added a frame with my black soot distress crayon. Added some chipboard words that I smushed into Distress Oxide mustard seed. And that was that. And where's my art journal? Where did it go? Under my palette. So we were just doing a test of clear gesso, white gesso, and black gesso. And I really like these. I like how they flow. I didn't do it. I literally just sprayed them like in a row. Excuse me. I did cheddar, magenta, was it sky blue? I think sky blue. And cheddar, fuchsia, sky blue, and then magenta. And I just kind of let them do their own thing. I didn't draw. I did move it around a little bit, like this way, but I didn't spray them. I didn't spray them with water or anything like that. And I like these. All right. Now that we have a recap, let me catch up on your, real quick on your comments. Carmen, I always just wing it. Pretty much whenever I have time, quiet, and whenever I like get the urge to go live. I used to schedule lives, but a lot of times I will post on my social medias. I'll post either in the community tab here on YouTube or my Instagram. That sounded so weird. My Instagram, my Facebook, and I share it a lot throughout the groups when I'm about to go live or when I'm scheduling a live. Yes, Liz, I know you want me to go live more often, and it's been a while, and I don't do it nearly as much as I used to, and I suck for that, but I'm going to get back to it, I promise. Yes, Terry, grunge board. Oh my gosh, this whole time I could not think of what that was called. It's grunge board. Thank you. I needed that answer. Aw, thank you so much. I hope so. I know it's not like my videos, I keep it real. If we screw something up, we screw it up. You know what I mean? We just move on to the next thing. My videos are not one of those where everything is perfect and there's no mistakes, and like we all screw things up from time to time, and then a lot of times we do something and it turns out to be absolutely amazing because we didn't know we could do it, and then we can't do it again because we don't remember how we got to that point. But I'm glad I was able to showcase these. I do think I'm going to order the rest of the colors because I really feel like we could do a lot more if we had white. As much as I love my black, you know I love black, but I feel like white would give us different variants of the shades we already have. So, on that note, I want to thank you all for hanging out. I think I'm going to call it a night. And leave this mess to clean up till tomorrow, because I am not touching it tonight. Yeah, I mean, if there's ever anything you guys want to see in a video, let me know. Like, reach out to me. Tell me, Nelly, I want to see you alter tie. I mean, who alters ties? But you know what I mean. I don't even know why I thought of the word tie. Or, you know, can I see what you do with modeling paste and, I don't know, distress paint? Or, do you know what I mean? If there's anything that you have questions on, or anything that, you know, you want to see somebody else do before you try it first, let me know. I'm always up for ideas of trying new things. Except for my fingernails. So bad. Anyways, thank you guys again for hanging out. And yes, Carmen, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to head over to your channel before I... Thanks for hanging out. And I appreciate each and every one of you and all your input. I thank you all so much. And I will catch you in the next one. So cheesy. Have a good night, guys. And please, please, please stay safe. Please stay safe and stay healthy. All right. Bye.